And we're about to get glam, about to listen to some music. And we're going to talk about one of the most ghetto years in years, 2023. What has it taught you? I'm gonna wait a little minute. It's like I had to hop on here just in case somebody did slide on time. I'm gonna wait till my people get in here. They'll start actually talking about what 2023 has taught me. I would love to hear what 2023 has taught you guys while I teach y'all about more makeup and do my makeup live with you guys. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking in with me. I know some people run my stuff back, so thanks for running me back. Okay, so I'm just getting myself prepared to do my face, be my face, and to talk about the ghetto, aka this year. I'm just combing through my eyebrows. The one thing is clear, when things go right, you chose to run. Look for my eyebrow stuff. Just like I said I did. Put on some primer. I'm putting stuff on my face. Stop playing with me. That's the NYX primer, y'all. Wearing primer is controversial. Honestly, it's what I don't know. I just feel like it grips my makeup a little bit better. But if you don't have that issue, then as far as like getting makeup in your skin, like deep in your pores, then you don't need it. It's not. Sometimes I do primer, sometimes I don't. And baby, she did that. She did that. I know Tyreek's getting everybody nervous, but he be back to music. Let that sit on my skin for a little bit. The very first time I saw your brown eyes, your lips said hello, and I said hi. I knew right then you were. I'm just gonna wait till my people get in. What's up? I'm Glam. If you do not know, y'all gonna watch me transform my face to glamorous or somewhat glam. Y'all know I like soft glam. I don't do like too much. And we're gonna talk about what this year has taught us, for real. I will be sure that the ladies, and if I am in love so true, I will be sure that the ladies just like you. So I normally be setting my eyebrows with setting powder. That's what I'm about to do with this Fit Me. The powder, you have to like shake it down to get, because like this, if you know, you know. I just put like a little bit on there. And I say that I will be your one and only. Promise that you'll never leave me lonely. I just want to be the one you need. So one thing, so I'm going to go ahead and start. Baby. First of all, I'm not the type to complain about what I've been through, because every obstacle is a chance to have faith in God. So every obstacle you face will test your faith in God. You gonna fold, or you expect Him to show up for you. So this year He definitely showed up for me. And He's always shown up for me, but this year has been, so I'm like, damn, I'm 35 years old. Like, why am I, going through this very, like, you know what I'm saying, again. And I feel like one thing that I have had to be retaught, 'cause I feel like you learn lessons several times in life. They may not mean as much to you the first time you learned it, um, and then it shows up to you again another way, and another way, another way, another way. Until you learn, like really learn. Even when you do learn, once you learn the lesson, next time when hardship arrives, you don't trip because you already been through it and you see God's hand. You see God's hand in your life. I feel like there's something in my face, and I can't pinpoint it. So I feel like one thing that I have learned, 2023 has taught me is patience with myself and with like not knowing something, and it's okay. I'm one of them people, I like to keep my control of my life, and I think this year God has shown me that okay, now you gotta kind of really blindly trust me. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta really blindly trust me. When I say blindly trust, like I had no idea what was going on, why I was in this situation. I did everything right. You know what I'm saying? And things was happening to me that was literally out of my control. And I don't like not being in control, and not to say like, oh, I don't want to be in control of every situation, but when it comes to like paying my bills or, having a roof over my head and stuff, I like to think that I want to take control of that because I don't like depending on anyone or anything to help me with the basic necessities of life. But this year I really had to. This year I really had to depend on others and just trust God. And so it taught me that, it's okay to need others. This year has taught me it's okay to need others. I've always been a loner type. And I've always like prided myself on doing things alone. Like not needing help, not needing type of assistance or anything. And God said, okay, this year, yeah, that's all cool, but I'm going to show you the importance. And it taught me to be positive each and every day, no matter what trials may show. That's true. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I feel like that's a lesson that we have to continue to remind ourselves about because, it's easy to remember to be positive when positive things are happening to you. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to lose sight of being positive when negative things happen to you. So every year is going to have like its obstacles, its ups and downs. Some years will be up, some years will be down. And I think what people forget is to remember that because you're having a bad year doesn't mean you're having a bad life. And the same things that you felt before when things were going good are still true. It's just that right now you're on the downside of it, and what goes up, what goes down, same difference. Like same people you see doing good, might necessarily not be doing good next year. That means their life is a failure. It's just that that's the tables, that's the way life is, And you just gotta be mindful to praise God even when you're not in, feeling like it. Like you don't feel like you have anything to be praising about. Like you feel like your back is against the wall, like whatever the case may be. That's when you really need to step up your faith. Not when things are going good. It's easy to say God is good when everything in your life is good. But it's not many people that can stand in their faith and their belief when things are completely horrible in their life, My eyeballs looking real crazy. I'm gonna fix it though. So yeah, like that's something that you're gonna have to continually reintroduce yourself to. Just having that same, mindset when things aren't going good in your life. Just be happy to be alive and live. Yeah, that's something that is not granted to everybody. Life period. And some people's lives are better than others. Like let's just be real. Like I hate when people be like they try to downplay stuff or say that nobody's life is better than you. But some people do have better lives, like, and that's what it is. Like, I'm gonna do my butterscotch. Damn. It doesn't mean that your life sucks. It's just that they're in a position right now. Their life is, they're doing a little bit better. Doesn't mean that you're supposed to feel bad about how your life is. And again, because things change, situations change, you just gotta hold on. You gotta hold on because you never know. Like, you can be having a terrible year this year, and you're just like, oh my God, this year sucks. Like, I don't want to be here anymore, blah, blah, blah. And you cut your life short. And God was like, dang, you would have held on a little bit longer. Next year would have been your year. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I feel like we give up way too soon. You know what I'm saying? We give up on life way too soon. And I feel like a big portion of that is because of social media. Like, people are so stuck on comparing their lives to strangers and what they see on the internet. And it's not real. And even if it was real, so what? You have no idea what people had to go through to get to what you're comparing yourself to. You probably didn't miss those parties at the HBCUs for you to be where they are. You know what I'm saying? You probably didn't stay up like nights and nights instead of going to parties for them to get that degree that they got. You claim, you think it's supposed to be yours. I'm trying to get something on my face and I can't get it off. Like, all I'm saying is you may not be in that position that they're in because you have not sacrificed the things that they have sacrificed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, my dog is doing the most. And that's just what it is. Like, everybody grows and does things in different ways. Oh my God, something is really bothering me on my face. Like, let me see. I believe the things in mind. Everything. I don't know, maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe because I got all this hair on my head. All of the women. Let me fix my eyebrows now because I'm down. I can make believe. Y'all know I'm vibing with some 90s R&B. And without you, girl, I just can't stop loving you. I love you. Woo, the eyebrows. Ooh. I know he said, just give me my raven. That's what he said. I love a man that can sing. Even though it's so crazy, I love men that sing. I've never dated anybody that could sing. God said, nah, you ain't gonna give you that type of dude. You gonna cut up. I don't have you. I don't have you. Baby, say yeah without you. Okay, my eyebrows is kind of where I want it to be. I'm gonna put the little stuff on here. Ooh, my life is incomplete without you. Clear stuff. Oh, no, that's the brow tint. I guess I could, but now I don't need no brow tint. I feel like, ooh. Don't cancel me out right quick. I just need to do this right quick. I need to shave up a little bit off that. So I'm gonna let that sit right there, then take off. Just trust. It's needed. It's needed. So we vibing out, doing some makeup. I want to do content today and stuff. Like, working harder. That's not over. I can start again. What is that? Why is it like on my face? To get over. Okay, it's better. That's why I thought if I took my time. Okay, that's better. It's matching. Be right, but as soon as I close. Okay, put some rose water on my face. Woo! But I guess so. Okay, then we're gonna blend this out. Y'all blend it out y'all concealer. Just tap lightly and then move it around. See how I'm tapping lightly? And I love Born This Way concealer. Another thing that I've learned, I'm gonna talk about, brief talk about, I don't talk about it too much, is that everybody ain't your friend. And we already know this, but I think people tend to think because if you got a small circle, then you have less issues. Baby, no. I only hung around like enough people on my hand. And I still ran into finding out people were fake or people just was not for me. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't deteriorate me from having female friends. Like, but y'all already know I'm cautious anyway. If you don't know, like I've never been like a homegirl girl. Like I got a whole bunch of female friends type of person anyway. So it just literally just like it wasn't hard for me to just like walk away. You know, some people just be like trying to get chances and stuff. Like no. Like, once I saw the true colors of this person, like, I cut them off. I not talk to them, nothing like that. And so one thing I thought I was taught again in 2023 is when you see something that you don't like in people, whether that be relationship, friendship, jobs, take it for face value. Take it for what it is. Don't just be, like, beating around the bush trying to wait around to see if they going to change or, like, that's who they are. You know, and just and cut them off. Like there's something right here, it's gonna bother me. So yeah, I went through that this year, just finding out that people that I thought that was cool with me really wasn't cool. And I'm cool with that, you know. I'm already like don't want to be friendly anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to shake myself out of that, but like when things went down the way they went down, I was like, okay, say less, because I already was like skeptical in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that 2023 has taught me. Okay, so we're gonna use this clear gel. I don't know what's going on with my internet, but you ain't never been tripping before. Now since I'm going live, you like, oh, let's mess her up. Nope. If it's to get me. This is low-key like snail music for your eyebrows. Your eyebrows are going nowhere. Once this sets, your eyebrows are going nowhere. You take my love and I there's no limit to the love I'm giving. Okay, make sure I get everything look the same, cause Okay, that looks better. Now let's go into foundation, y'all. One thing I have been using and continue to use is my Fenty. I feel like it's better for my skin too. Like I really love my Fenty foundation. I just use a little bit like right there, bam, bam, bam. Then we gonna tap, 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 tap. You don't need a lot. And for me, I just like a medium light coverage. Because again, I don't do like too much heavy makeup. You know, I like my face, you know. So I just do a little tap and see how I just like kind of lightly concealed. Bam. And then you still want to do this lightly. You know what I'm saying? Like have a light hand, not be heavy hand like you be pushing them cars. How y'all be driving and that heavy ass foot or that heavy ass hand when you be braiding these folks' hair. Yeah, no, I don't do that on your makeup, okay? You're looking crazy. This is Fenty. This is shade 420. About using it as a shade match or a reference from kind of your skin color. My skin color changed a lot. And speaking of skin color, y'all really was on Beyonce. Like, this is Beyonce, okay? This is Beyonce. Like, y'all know why people, like, change their skin color because they want to appeal to a broader audience. She does not have to appeal to a broader audience. It's Beyonce. Like, how broad can you get? So when people are accusing her of being like colorist or bleaching her skin, it's beyond me. Like, it just lets me know that you all don't really know Beyonce, because Beyonce is very light-skinned, and it's the fucking winter. And on top of it, she had a silver dress which reflects the color of her wig, which was blonde. So it makes her look lighter than normal. Then, of course, the lighting, like, come on. In 2023, are we still thinking this? What's going on? Pardon if I get worse. So, hope all's well. Hey, I'm just doing my makeup, as you can see. And we just talking about what 2023 has taught us. And I kind of deviated from that because I was talking about like my foundation and my skin color, because my skin color changed as well. And we were talking about how, you know, people have been picking on Beyonce about saying she's coloring her skin, and I just don't think people understand like the color wheel, or they're trying to pick on her. Again, most people change their skin color to appeal to a broader audience, to look more acceptable. Beyonce is already at the broader audience status. So when people say that about her, I'm just very confusion. Like, she doesn't have to do that. I'm gonna spray my face. She doesn't have to do that. And on top of that, like I was saying, her skin is light. It is the winter. She had on a platinum blonde wig, then it looked white like Storm. Then she had on a silver dress. All that with the lighting is going to make her skin appear a little bit brighter, frostier than normal. Like, our good sis has not bleached her skin. Like, I feel like people just be wanting to have something to talk about. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, it's really projecting, because honestly, only people that feel like people are bleaching their skin to appear better are those who believe that bleaching skin makes you better. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only people that feel that way. That they secretly believe that being lighter makes you more appealing. So whenever they see other people look lighter, they automatically say, oh, she bleached her skin, she's trying to be better than everybody. That's because you secretly believe that she's better because she has lighter skin. It'd be projecting. It'd be projecting. Like, Beyonce studying y'all, and I hope she never addresses it. Her mama, that's Mama Bear. She will always address stuff with her daughter. But I would hope she never addresses it. I hope, because it's ridiculous. Like, people are just miserable people. Ooh, it's got me hooked on you. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I'm about to put some setting powder on my face. Oh no, I'm not. What the? No, I'm not. I forgot to do contour. Baby, this is Thread, and I use the Thread brand because it's really nice, and I really love the shade of it. You do not have to contour like me. I know some people be like, why do you like this? Like, you don't have to contour like me. Where is my brush? you know how to contour you contour to the liking of your face. Like I have like structured cheekbones, so that's what I like to focus on. I love my cheekbones, and so I like to emphasize this. Now I'm not gonna leave my face like this, okay? See how I'm just like bringing that in, bringing it, and I'm contouring up. See, it's giving me a nice chisel. Okay. And I don't have a double chin, but I do like the illusion of like a more shadowed chin. But we ain't gonna speak that in existence right now. We ain't got no double chin yet. On the many days you were on my mind. We're gonna get this 5 head. Visions of me with you all the time. You wasn't looking and you just patting this in too lightly. Like you're gonna blend regardless, but like if you're taking off what you're putting on, it don't matter. But I view me. Same thing on this side. What did I do right here? I don't know. I was excited because I was falling in love with you. Tyrese really makes some good music. And I feel like this with a lot of artists. I wish they'd keep their personal opinions off the internet. It ruins their image, like, and to the point where people don't want to listen to their music, and their music be dope, but it's just the personality that people have gotten used to they don't like. So I do whatever puts a smile on my baby's face. Woo. Girl, you're my best friend. Then we'll take a sponge and I kind of blend this part in. See how you get like a nice chisel? That is contouring, guys. See? Bam. We can go. Now I'm gonna do my nose. That is beautiful. The base, my base, one thing I have taught myself this year better is a better makeup base. I feel like I got a lot better with that. I feel like our makeup game has got a lot better. Like, I was showing somebody the other day, like, my makeup. They was looking at me. They were like, you look different. I said, yeah, because my makeup used to be trash. And, like, nobody cared enough to tell me that it was trash. You know what I'm saying? It was really trash back then. Okay, that's good enough for the nose right now. Then we're gonna blend the nose out with the sponge. I had powder on it. We're gonna dust it on off. And again, like most of the things you're doing, you want to lightly tap. You don't want to take off the product that you put on. That's what be happening. A lot of people, they have to reapply, but they're taking off the product because they're too heavy-handed. That's how I take my nose contour and my eyebrow. It's all about making things look seamless. Like, so right now, that's cool. Okay? Now we're going to add blush. Girl, what's what? We're adding blush. This is Blush Lily. This is one thing that I have learned in 2023. Liquid blush, like the beauty of liquid blush, it's so beautiful. Like, and just not how to actually put it on, because I was not like, I was like, oh, it's gonna be messy, it's gonna be, but it's really not. I love watching all my girls too. Like, that's one thing, another thing that I have, I'm just learning from other YouTubers. Like, even if their content is not similar to mine, like how they just are consistent, that has helped me out a lot. Let me tell y'all something. This time last year, y'all wanna know how many subscribers I had? 200. I'm at 1,300 subscribers now. 1,300. Like, oh my God, I can't even, like, that's crazy to me. That's crazy. It's a huge jump. And so what this year has taught me is consistency. Like, you gotta be consistent, trusting God. And that's a lot of times, like, what I've been going through, I have neglected my channel a lot. I wasn't as consistent as I should be. And like, God just kept me. Like, he really kept me. Like, he was like, don't worry, it's cool. Like, and it was cool. Like, people just kept coming and commenting and asking me where I was at. And I really appreciate that, because this was a very hard year for me. And there's a lot of videos I created. You had no idea I was going through so much. And so I appreciate my YouTube people just showing up and showing out for me, like, constantly. And for the most part, the comments have been positive. Y'all know when I get negative stuff, like, I just delete it. I don't comment back or clap back or make. There's no point in doing it, like, because they've already, you know, set in their mind that they're gonna say something negative to you to try to hurt you or hurt your feelings. So what's the point of trying to, you know what I'm saying, like, combat that with, like, oh, well, you're wrong. Like, we already know they're wrong. Like, I don't get into the arguing back and forth on the internet. I don't do that. Like, I just delete it, because again, it's my world, and I can fire, delete, demote whoever's in there, and especially these are complete strangers that just literally sometimes be having a bad day themselves, or sometimes with my content hit home a lot. It hits home a lot, like, as far as, like, you know, somebody may be triggered by something I said, and so they feel like the liberty of just, like, going off. But they can go off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. Like, I'm one of them people, like, it's cool. Like, if it bothers you that much, like, if I gotta be your punching bag, then I'll be a punching bag, because, see, I'm secure within myself. So I'm never going to the internet to see if I'm okay. I'm never going to the internet to validate myself or to say, hey, I need to feel good about myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm normally on here because I feel good about myself. You know, so the days that I don't, I'm not on here, because I know the internet is not a place to build your confidence up. It's not. It's just not. It's a nasty place. Most people hiding behind these keyboards, are bored, don't have a life of their own. So, and they're trying to destroy the life that you're trying to build for yourself. And if you let them, they will. You know, they'll say, oh, there's so many beauty content creators. Like, why are you trying? Like, it's oversaturated. Keep going. Because they watching you to the point where they want to tell you about what you should be doing. So, you know what I'm saying? I had apparently a whole bunch of power just came all over myself. It's a whole insecurity, yeah. But you say, yes, I kill you. Now I'm gonna learn to stop breaking my makeup palettes. This is the Fenty bronzer. Yes, you still need, once you contour, you need bronzer. Now, you don't need a lot. I like that bronze blush look, like how it just marries in together. I like that. Some people be going crazy with the bronze. Like, my skin is already naturally bronze, thanks to God. So I don't have to go too crazy. It just gives like that natural kiss, you know? Like that. The faces. What Tank say? See me, man can't take. Y'all, another thing that I have learned this year, this is the first year I dated around. Okay? I didn't play no games. I didn't keep nobody in my life that was like, I didn't just stick around. Like, this is the first year I've ever done that. Now, when I say I dated around, does not mean I slept around. I ain't sleeping with nobody, okay? But I feel like, especially ladies, we like somebody so much. that we just like get hung on them and only them. No, baby, it was the best man win year. Okay, whoever grabbed my attention the most is who got my attention. I was matching energies on certain things, not everything. Like, you know what I'm saying. For the most part, if you text me, I text you back. Like, I wasn't, you know what I'm saying. Like, this was the first year I actually just did me. You know what I'm saying? Anything that made me feel good. Like, I wouldn't, no explanations needed. Like, I just did me, and that was it. That you know what I'm saying? Like, it felt good too. I had control of my emotions. I had control of situations, because you can't control what other people do to you, but you can control the situation, like how you respond to it. And it feels good to not put yourself in a situation of vulnerability when you start to date, because dating is just like a test, you know what I'm saying? A test pool, you know what I'm saying? Some people, most people you run into and you date are not going to pass the test, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of people, especially us women, we put all our eggs in one basket, and then when the eggs go bad, like, we want to blame, you know what I'm saying, everybody. But honestly, you should not have done that, you know what I'm saying? And so that's one thing that I am proud that I did this year. This year I dated around. I played no games, okay? And I cut people off with the quickness. Like, y'all see my phone, so many people be like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, who number is this? I already deleted your thread, I deleted your contact. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't play no games. Like, I'm not playing no games with me. You know what I'm saying? I do want to be married one day, but I'm not also rushing into that either. So when I see that you are not of marriage material, I'm not playing no games with you. Like, you can go for somebody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is one thing I have done this year. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself that I did not put all my eggs in one basket. Like, it's nothing but God. Because I used to be that one, like, so in love, like, and gave everybody all my time, and did more for others than they did for me. And then when it wasn't reciprocated, I feel like a dumbass. You know what I'm saying? I feel horrible. And so this year was the first year when I was dating, I matched energy as far as effort. You know what I'm saying? You put in effort, I put in effort. If you don't text me, I don't text you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was me this year. I'm so proud of myself. So that's what 2023 taught me, is to do things that makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. That is it. Like, do things that make you feel good with no explanation. No, you don't gotta explain this to nobody. Like, I'm 35 years old. Like, I don't explain shit to my parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not explaining nothing to you. I'm not teaching you how to treat me. That's nothing that I was taught in 2023. I'm not teaching a grown man how to treat me. When people ask, you know, that's the infamous question, what are you looking for? I'd be like, you. I'm not giving you the blueprint. I'm not giving you the blueprint. So for you to pretend to be what I like, and then you cook me, then you just flip color on me. I want you to be you. And then if you is not what I'm looking for, I'm gonna cut you off. And that's what I've been doing. Do y'all know how many? Like, I want you to be you. I'm not giving nobody a blueprint no more. Like, what the fuck? And that be women, that be y'all problem. Y'all be like, I want to marry, I want to be married one day, I want this. And then you tell them everything, and they give you this false hope of reality. And then once they get out of you what they want out of you, which is probably sex or like a place to stay or whatever it can be, then it's just like, well, I never said I wanted that. Because he didn't, bitch. He didn't say that. You said it, and he just followed suit. Because he knew that if he pretended to like what you like and do what you do, then he can get to you to do what he wants you to do, which is to be all that he wants you to do without the ring. So, yeah, that's what 2023 taught me, baby. Do what makes you happy, period. Do what makes you happy. And I'm not just talking about, like, doing what makes you happy and going against God. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? If you know that marriage is a goal for you, and you are with somebody that you know you don't want to marry, or you can't marry, or wouldn't marry, then what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, honestly, like, what are you doing? You know, so, like, it was cutoff season for me. I cut people off. And for good reason, there's some other reasons too, but like, and a lot of times I'm just having fun. Like, I'm like, you know, I'm just having fun with y'all niggas. Like, and that's what I did this year. So I'm proud of myself for doing that. And That's what I'm going to bring into 2024, okay? Like, you got to do things for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you be completely selfish and like, oh, I'm waiting for a motherfucker to mess up. No, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is you got to put yourself in position to receive what you're looking for. And if you keep telling people all your business as far as like what you want or don't want, and then they pretend to be what you want, and then they're not that, then you ain't got nobody else to blame but yourself. That's it. Like, you ain't got nobody else to blame because you literally told them. You literally told them. Like, they didn't, you know, they didn't know until you told them. I want to do a cut crease. I think I am. Do I want to do a cut crease? I do. I think I want to do a cut crease. Let me see. I'll see what the best brush for. Let's do this one. Even though the bristles are like doing. What's this? This mocha. Did I just like waste a whole bunch of powder everywhere? Because like this is crazy. I feel like. Okay, so you put like a little concealer on it. Something's on my face. I can feel it. Woo. Okay, so take mocha. But it's high enough. I could look in this mirror then like the full mirror. Okay, I think that's good enough. Like, I don't go all the way down, like all the way across my eyebrow, my eyelids. I don't do all that. And put a little bit on this one. Now, the trick is making sure they both match. It'll be completely match and match because nothing on your face is like the same, but we're gonna try. Okay, let's see, does it kind of match? Let's see. A little bit of concealer. It's always like one side that be like, nope, you ain't quite there yet. I'll be your angel, I'll be your man. Cheers to you. I love this song, y'all. Okay. Okay, that's good enough though. We gonna roll with that. We're gonna roll with that. I'm gonna let it dry down a little bit. But yeah, y'all. And another thing that 2023 has taught me, like it's forced me, is that you can be doing everything right and it's just not gonna be enough for the wrong situation. Okay? Okay, so I'm about to dig into like some personal, real personal stuff. So back in May, I have been without a job like since May. Like now I worked like little odd thing. I work for myself, but I was working for a school system that really like kind of did some underhanded things to me. And I was wrongfully released from my job. And I have been struggling ever since then. I have literally been struggling. I was making a lot of money at the school, so the jobs that I was getting, because by then school is out. Like, I took a lot of courage and understanding on my end, and I didn't think that the person that did this to me would do something like that to me. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really can't trust people. And, what people say in front of your face and what they say behind closed doors can be two different things, okay? And so I took an L until the point I was working for myself. I'm driving, doing makeup and stuff. And I decided, I'm just gonna start working Amazon. And then, to the glory of God, I got a call from another township, and now I'm making just as much money that I was before, and I'm doing less, and I'm in a better situation. I'm in a better school. I'm in a better, just like, that's what I mean when you have to trust God. I didn't know if I was going to be homeless. I've been through 2 eviction courts. I lost my car twice. I have it back now. You know what I'm saying? I took a lot, but I never lost anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I've been to eviction court, but I've never been evicted. I got my car repossessed, but I got it right back like 2 days later. Like, God is showing me, yeah, this is what the world is doing to you, but look at what I'm about to do for you. Like, he has shown me in so many ways that with understanding, like, and perseverance and trusting him, like, we can't control what other people do. Raven, I got you. And I was stressing. Like, I've never been in a situation like that before when it was on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never went through that in my life. And that was just God. That was literally just God. And baby, 2023 has taught me whatever I go through in 2024, like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I go through in 2024, I'm going to be okay. Like, you know how God says that weapons formed against you won't prosper? He didn't say that they won't form against you, though. You know what I'm saying? And this was a testimony, like, and one day I want to make a video about, like, what went on in the school district that I just left. I feel like it's not the time right now. I definitely don't want to make it look like, like, oh, like, she just bitter or scorned. I really just want to put people on, you know what I'm saying, the truth, onto the truth. Because, you don't really hear from the office side. You hear, like, teachers and stuff. You don't hear from, like, office staff, like, what be happening to the actual staff. You hear about what happened to kids and stuff, but what they do, like the racism, the prejudices that, like, we face in the school systems, like, nobody really talks about that. And I think it's out of fear that they'll be blackballed or whatever the case may be, but I'm not afraid to talk about things that happen to me out of fear. Like, I'm not afraid, oh, I'll never be able to do this again. Like, no. God has shown me, like, and so that's what I went through this year. Just, like, a lot of prejudice, a lot of, like, backstabbing, a lot of, like, just, like, lies and just, deception and, and I feel like now I'm in a place to talk about it. Like, when you're going through it, you don't want, like, I always was taught to like not speak out of anger or like frustration, and so I didn't want to ever speak out of anger or frustration. Like I wanted to be real, like, okay, I'm over the situation, let's talk about it type. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want that type of energy, because honestly, whatever people do to me, like, it's not, they don't know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel. I feel sorry for those who like feel like they can double cross people, because you don't know who you're talking to or what you're doing it to or for, or how they facing. You don't know. You never know. You may need this very person that you've been double crossing, and I think that's what's that's what's been happening. But you know, we're not gonna. Like I said, I'm not gonna go into detail in this video too much about it. But just know, like, you are not susceptible to things harming you or trying to harm you because you claim to be a Christian. What you are susceptible to is like trusting God that He'll get you up out of it. Let me get out and be quiet. That is pretty good. Okay, won't let that sit for it before we blend it out. Okay, y'all know I'm about to amp up the eye look a little bit. My dog is acting a mess. She does not like I be on live. I'm actually gonna use this brown shimmery onto my lid. It like barely wants to show up, but it's pretty. So whatever I do on one, I'm gonna do the other. But I'm gonna go with the pink one too. Okay, yeah, the pink one doing something. Okay. Yeah, the eyes look good. I feel like it's missing something like right up in here. I know I'm about to do. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm gonna put like sienna, like right up in here. Okay, yeah, it's good enough. Okay, yeah, that's what it needed. That's what it needed. Okay, yeah. Now we're gonna blend. We're gonna tap out this concealer on the side. You're gonna barely tap it, but we want it to blend in with the rest of our face. You don't want it to be like, okay, yeah, that's what you put concealer in, right? You want it to go like melted. It's for better world. Now I'm gonna go in with my black eyeliner. So One Size Beauty, I love this stuff. One Size Beauty makes some really creamy, melty eyeliners. It doesn't like snag or pull either, which I love. That makes my eye watery. My eye will water up regardless. But really extra snagging and pulling makes it worse. See, it's like watering up. But if I would have like had a snaggy pencil, it would have been like dripping down my face. Okay, woo! Yes, the eyes coming together. Woo! Now what I do with the top cut, and we ain't try, even though this is like a good cream, because we do not want it to dry out. Like, yeah, we don't want to dry out. I need to put like a little bit. I don't want it to look patchy. It's gonna be all seamless and smooth. Woo! Man, okay, now we're gonna tap out my nose contour like this, the powder. Oh, the face, I'm telling y'all. Without you. I'm gonna put like a liquid liner. I'm not gonna wing it out. Like, I need to buy some more liquid liner, y'all. I feel like it needs like something right up there. I don't even know if I got the liquid liner in here. Christy! Hi, Bookie! Oh my God! Girl, I'm in here to do my makeup. Talking my ish about what's been happening to me in 2023, honey. Baby. And I'm not one of the ones to be like, oh, this has been terrible, horrible, blusterous year. Like, no. Even when you go through things, that is a time to praise God. Like, happy Saturday, boo. I feel like that's a time to really praise God. Like, because I know y'all heard this time, I'm gonna sound cliche. It could be a lot worse. Okay? You could be saying, oh, I hate my job so much. And then the next person by you be like, now I wish I could just find a job. You know what I'm saying? Like the things that, it's a blessing to have something to complain about. You know? So one thing that I've learned in 2023 is to stop complaining so damn much. Like, because nobody really cares. Stop complaining so much. Like, either you're going to do something, you're doing something about it by setting your life up for whatever, or you're not. So, either way it goes, like, nobody cares, bro, honestly. Everybody's going through something. So, like, complaining is just like, you just like to hear yourself talk. So, that's what I learned. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, who cares? Like, people be like, you had a good day? Yep. Every day above ground was a good day. Like, that's my answer. Every day above ground is a good day. You know? Like, that's what it is. Like, all because you have a bad day does not mean you have a bad life. See, mascara be eating. See, I don't wear lashes. Look at this. One coat, no coats. I'm just saying. Just saying. You don't gotta wear, you know, speak life positive. It's like you attract, like, for real, like, it's you are going to run into people that are going to, that unfortunately, even though you are speaking light and positivity, because they're so negative, they want to bring you down. That's just, you know, so then you have people like that will make up things about you or say things about you or, like, you know, start rumors about you that would, you know, hurt you. Or you're just like, why is this person saying this about me? Well, I did nothing but nice to them. But that's exactly the reason why. Because something about your spirit, your happiness is irritating their spirit, which is not happy. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to try to do, and even to the point where you may lose a job or an opportunity because you got certain people who are so hateful. And that's what happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had so many people that were so hateful, and all I was like nice and kind and being understanding, like, you know what I'm saying? But see, that's when you got to trust God. Because, see, when I lost my job due to having a YouTube channel, not only did my new principal find my YouTube channel, she subscribed to my channel, hired me, and gave me a higher salary than the job that fired me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if I would have had that bitter mindset, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like, you know, I'm not going to be nice and stuff anymore. Like, I would have missed out on that blessing, because God said this was for me. Being a YouTuber is for me. And if whatever you're doing to sponsor your life financially right now is not in that plan, I'm gonna get rid of it. And that's what he did. He got rid of it for me. Ooh, I know. So yeah, that's one thing I learned this year. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, that's one thing I learned this year. Like, be true to yourself. Like, don't I'm not one of the ones to like tell you to not try to be professional. But you need to be professional. But you know what I'm saying? But if you're not doing something wrong, and like your job or your spouse or your family members just like start to treat you, act funny towards you, they weren't supposed to be there. They're blocking your blessing. They ain't supposed to be there. And that's true. If you're walking in your purpose, and your purpose is irritating other people, then they ain't gonna be there. So don't be so hung up on losing that person or that job, because there's better things on the way. But as long as you're hung up and trying to be in that box to keep those people, to keep their job, then you're gonna end up being miserable. You know what I'm saying? And then it's misery love company. You can be bitter about the next person that's living their best life, because at one point you wasn't, but you allowed somebody to come in and ruin it for you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of allowing God to remove those situations out of your life. There's gonna be some times when you're alone. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some times when your phone ain't ringing, or like you're applying for jobs and stuff and it's not working out. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some times you feel like God just like walked away from you. That isolation period is a time when your true colors gonna start to show. Do you really believe in me, Raven? Well, this is God talking. Do you really believe in me, Raven, or do you believe in me when things are going good for you? That's when that's when the isolation period comes. When God is isolating for you, don't force other relationships and situations. Don't force other jobs. Don't force other friendships and family. Allow the isolation period to take place, because that is when you are able to show your true face with Him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to allow the isolation period to take place. You got to. And some people do not know how to be by themselves. They don't like being by themselves. So they skip that part. So they never truly get to see God's life in their hand in their life, because they skip the part where it's the hardest. You know what I'm saying? For them. You know what I'm saying? Satan knows what's hard for you too. So he's going to throw those monkey wrenches in your life to make sure you don't receive God's blessings. Because I hate when people be like, what's for you, nobody can take apart. Yes, you can. They can. You can. You can. Because God doesn't force us. There's beauty in solitude. Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, most people nowadays do not like being alone. They don't like being alone. Even if it's like, I don't like being alone, like with my boyfriend or whatever it be, it's like, most people do not like the idea of being by themselves. They don't. So they will settle for anything. They'll say, well, I'm waiting on my blessing, but right now I'm just entertaining this right now. We're like, I know, you know what I'm saying? And see, God is not going to bless you with something while you're entertaining something that's not for you. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to do that. Like, it's like if you got one car garage, right? And you want your dream car, right? You saved the money for your dream car, but right now, you know what I'm saying? You tired of riding the bus, like you in that period of isolation, right? You ain't got no, other way to work, whatever. So you just like, I'm just going to buy a car. It may not be the car that I want, but I'm going to do it anyway. So you've already failed the test. Because God said, you only got room for one car. You know what I'm saying? But here you are. You can't wait for what's for you. So now you're going to get what's not for you. And you're still not going to get what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Because now you have occupied the space that God was going to bless you with. That car that you wanted. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using car as an example. You know what I'm saying? It necessarily got to be a car. But sometimes we occupy the space that the blessing could have went to with things that we know that's not good for us because we are tired of going through or being alone or whatever it can be. So we just go ahead and fill a space, and we justify it by saying, well, right now, no, what I'm doing right now is not what I want to do, but I'm bored or I'm lonely or whatever. I'm just having a little fun and stuff. But imagine the love of your life watching you, you know what I'm saying, sleep with a bunch of men, sleep with a bunch of women. They're healed. So they're not going to deal with that. They're not even going to entertain you. They're not going to step up to you. And so while you're out here, quote unquote, having fun, you know what I'm saying, what you were looking for was looking at you, but turned their back and walked away and walked to the woman or the man that was actually ready to receive them. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't believe it. They be like, oh, well, if he was for me, then, you know, he'll understand that I'm having a whole phase right now. Whatever. They be like, nobody wants to deal with that. That narrative that you got to have a whole phase to heal is not true, because I've never had that before. I've never just went around gave my vagina to random people. Like, just because I'm healing, I'm going through these whole things. Like, that's an excuse to be a hoe. Like, that's what it is. Like, you don't have to do that. Another thing that 2023 has taught me, why I'm home to my lips. My lip liner. Okay, another thing that 2023 has taught me, baby, these scenarios on like TikTok or like the, you know, like the men wanting younger women or like this 50-50 thing, that stuff's not real life, y'all. I'm not saying that people aren't thinking about that. I'm saying those conversations ain't really happening. Like, for me, my personal experience, it has been nothing but men 25 and under trying to talk to me, and I'm 35. Like, you know how they be like, oh, don't no man want an older woman, baby? They be emptying the clip on my ass. All of them, every young person. Let me this out. Every young man this year, 25 under. Like, but you listen to the internet tell you, oh, no man want an older woman, baby. No. So you gotta go outside and touch grass. Like make your own reality, because that is not the case with me. Like, all the young dudes talk to me, like all of them. I do not have that issue at all. Like with like running, having a young dude. Like, now, do I want somebody 25 and under? They gotta be really mature, because like I'm 35 going on 60. Really, you know what I'm saying? So if I deal with somebody like that young, you gotta be really mature. And I'm not talking about like, oh, I pay my own bills and I have my own car in my house. That's just as financially stable. That's not maturity. And a lot of people think financial stability is maturity. There are a lot of kids right now on YouTube making millions of dollars, and they are not mature at all. But y'all equate money with maturity, and it's just so far from the truth. You know what I'm saying? It is so far from the truth. Oh. So, hold on, let me fix my liver quick. Y'all know what I do makeup. I'm about to do some content today. Probably some content. Okay. But yeah, like, so stop making your, one thing 2023 has taught me, stop making your own reality. Like, don't get upset with these people. They be talking about relationships and all that stuff and what's real and what's real. Baby, if it doesn't apply, it don't fly. That's how I feel. Like, if it does not apply, it does not apply. A lot of that shit does not apply to me. And a lot of it is not going to apply to you. Like, because sometimes a lot of things people be talking about just be clickbait. You know what I'm saying? It don't be real situations. Like, I've never had the 50-50 conversation with nobody. I have never had a man come to me and ask me for a date and then look at me to pay for it. Like, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not real. Like, I do not have those conversations. So, like, people be having, they be getting out here butthurt, arguing with people about something that don't even be happening. Like, that stuff does not happen in real life. Like, it doesn't. Like, nobody's, like, it's crazy. It is crazy. Let me do a little nose highlight. Cause, girl, you seem to think you got away from me. Okay, I don't know what I'm about to do. Said I've been looking. I need you, baby. And like I was saying before, like, don't listen to other people that are not doing the same thing you're doing. Because, baby, like I said, this time last year, I had 200 subscribers. I'm at 1,300 right now. Okay? Despite what I've been going through this year, despite the hardship, despite like not having somewhere to live, despite with not having a job for months, God kept my channel. God did that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you gonna have people to tell you what you suggesting about what you be doing to grow your channel. Only thing you gotta do to grow your channel is to keep being you. Keep being you. I know we already know about the consistency and hashtag and stuff, but if some people, it don't matter if they don't fuck with your personality, they don't fuck with your personality. Like, you know what I'm saying? The only thing I've done, I can tell you that I have done to keep my subscribers, is just being real. Like, I'm not chasing trends. Like, I'm not a trend. Y'all already know that. I'm not a trendy person. I do the same, like, makeup. Like, I'm me. I'm me. You know, I don't have like a BBL or, no, I'm not encouraging people to do, you know, I am just me and people rock with me. You know what I'm saying? So that is what kept my channel. I don't know any other thing to tell people. They ask me all the time, like, how you grow your channel, how you grow your channel. Like, you just do content that's, people can tell when things coming from your heart or if something's being like paid for or whatever it can be. Like, they can tell. You know what I'm saying? And like, so if you're not being authentic to yourself, like, it's gonna eventually show. Like, yeah, you got these pop-up influencers that like do things for certain things, and that's fine. Like, yeah, I want to get paid for my content, but at the same time, like, I don't want to be miserable either. Like, I don't want to be like endorsing something I know I really don't like. You know, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. Like, I tell y'all, this don't work. Like, this is good. This is not good. Like, I'm just gonna be 100. And so, like, once I do start getting paid, I hope y'all remember when I say, what I'm saying right now, like, this is me. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna keep your audience. It's gonna keep your people. Because if you really are authentic to yourself, then there is one of one. But when you're chasing what other people are doing and trying to be like, oh, I see her doing this, let me start doing this too. Like, that's when the fakeness starts to peek through. You know what I'm saying? That's when it starts to peek through. Nobody wants that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a copy and paste influencer. Like, people say, what's your content about? Just life. I do beauty. I talk about relationships. I do it all. Because I'm just not a one-size-fits-all person. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to just like, you know, and there's some things I don't share on your YouTube channel. I feel like as you grow, people expect you to show everything. And that's like invasion of privacy. Like, and I don't explain to people. I just be like, I'm not going to do that. That's it. I'm not doing that. I don't want that type of content. I don't want that type of, like, when I have a boyfriend or a husband or something, if I want to start showing him on my channel, I will. But I'm not going to do it because everybody's like, hey, you just start showing your man. Like, for what? The makeup came out. Oh, this makeup came out like, oh, I need some rose water. Rose water to set in my face. Okay? Let this set in. The makeup is makeuping though, like for real. So yeah, those are some things that I really have learned in 2023. Like, and there's other things that we can talk about it more. I'm gonna go live again. You know, so I'm gonna go live again, and we can talk more about, you know, and then when I go live again, I'm expecting more people to pop in, and so like this was like spirit of the moment type thing. But I want to hear from you all, like what has this year really taught you? Because I'm all about making each other better, making us each other accountable, happy. You know what I'm saying? Like finding your goals, all that good stuff. So yeah, the makeup eats. And I hope y'all have a good Saturday. I'm getting ready to do a lot of content and just, you know, vibe out. So I hope that you guys enjoy watching my face go from regular to glam. And I will see you guys in the next live. Deuces.